We appreciate you. All right, so let's start over since we had no sound. Thanks to the technician in the back over there. So yeah. So all right. So on a given day, you go to many places and go to some of the meetings. You talked about the churches.
Packer.
Yeah.
That's from 8 to 9 in the morning. That's from 10 to 11, Monday through Friday. Seaside Serenity, Monday through Friday, 12 to 1, 2195 Cushion Avenue. Everybody's welcome. We go to the old Reflections building across the street from M&M Tire on Belleville Avenue.
Mhm.
They got something going on there every day.
I won't kiss you, I promise.
All right, please don't.
No.
But they have things going on and all kind of help. You need treatment, you need counseling, you need rides. We'll get you there.
Mhm.
Michael Cohen, what's up, brother?
Said, man, doing good, Mike. Appreciate you. The one thing like I said, I was saying earlier that New Bedford has many different resources and an abundance of resources. And thanks to New Bedford, a lot of local towns in this area are given these resources, and they're coming from out of town, but they're coming into the city. So I try to tell everybody, you don't knock the city. It's here for a reason. Some of the things that are here, the drug resources, the meetings, everything, it's for a reason. Our community does need it. There's so many different dangers, especially with fentanyl, and how it's in every recreational drug that's out there. And you have to assume that everything's laced with fentanyl. I think fentanyl is being distributed through the likes of candies and Skittles and used on the internet, being accessible to young kids, to young adults, very easily. There was one stat where a pill making machine can make 90,000 pills in about an hour or so. Yeah, so it's crazy. So the now you're well known, going to the meetings, trying to help out people. And there may be some reoccurrences, right? And how do you feel? You can't push anybody away. It's a struggle, as you know. And so when someone's repeatedly coming to you, how do you feel about that?
I like when they keep coming and not giving up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Keep no matter how many times you fall down, how many times you get back up and try to get this. Another thing about fentanyl, right? A lot of these kids are putting in vapes, putting in reefer, little capsules. They tell them it's one thing, it's another. Especially in the vapes, you gotta watch out for that. If you buy that reefer from the street, be careful.
Yeah.
Because it might be laced with fentanyl. I know a couple of people that died of that already within the last year. They should come to the meetings. One died with a vape and one died with smoking weed. So you got to be careful, man. And you come to me anytime you want. 508-863-0031. Call me anytime. I'll send you right to the resources to help you if you want to get help. I love doing that. And it's sad when you go up and down these avenues, man, and you see these people struggling. And all I can do is pray for them. Because I can't save the world. If I save one, I did my job. That fentanyl, they got some other stuff called xylazine. Narcan can't even bring you back from that. It's even worse. Make you look like a zombie. Bubbles all over your skin. They put that in elephants and horses and stuff. And people are getting high on that. It's not even drugs no more. It's chemicals that go along with it. So you got to be careful out there. If you want to live, go get some help. I had to go get help, and I needed it bad. And through the grace of God, I'm okay today.
Let's talk about that struggle struggle that you did have, and finally, you said, "Hey, I got to do this." What was the key thing that helped you?
Key thing that helped me, I was tired of getting incarcerated. I was tired of being broke, tired of being out there taking chances, going back to prisons. And I just had to surrender and ask God for help and get some treatment, which I did. And ever since then, I've been hanging in there one day at a time. And life's much, much better. Your family comes back together. They all love you again. It was a big trust issue.
Yeah, that was the next question I was
Yeah.
going to ask, the trust issue, and that's well, I see it firsthand. I know that you have built that trust back with many people in your families, many friends, and so that's nice to see. But like I said, every day, if I have a conversation about you and how you're doing, and I say you're doing great, man. You're doing great. I love to see you at work, doing your thing. I always kid around about your laughing, and that's it's a unique laugh, but it's one of those laughs that I always want to hear, and so you keep up the good work and maintain what you're doing.
That's not me, that's God, man.
Yeah,
Guided me in the right direction.
Yeah, and look what just our relationship you have built. You have actually added to this podcast, and where people reach out to you when they want to come on the podcast. You talked about Rise earlier and someone coming on there. So we're going to do that as soon as I'm going to try to do the fentanyl facts and stories every 2 weeks. I can't do it every week. I have another podcast, and I'm on Frequency Live on WNB1 Radio. Everyone on the bottom screen, that's WNB1 Radio, 262 Union Street, New Bedford, Mass. Check out the website, WNB1.com. A lot of podcasts, a lot of shows, a lot of hip hop radio, R&B radio. They have On the Wall, which is a recording studio in the building where you as a professional vocalist, musician can go up there and have yourself recorded, and you will be live on the radio right there in the studio at 262 Union Street. Beautiful building, beautiful people running the place. We got Margarita Graham. We got B Mags and Brian Magnet doing their thing for many, many years. And I always tell everyone that Frederick Douglass was our neighbor. And he's right around the corner, he was the neighbor right there. And so WNB1 Radio is part of the historic downtown area. Please join them and check them out. Go to the website and be part of the show. There's we got so many sports. We got straight to the point, sports talk.
We don't want to talk about no subjects.
No. Well, we don't have to. We actually have house music played on Tuesday night at 8 p.m. with Waleem, the Funky Professor, and Ziggy. They play their music, house music. So if you're into house music, every Tuesday night, you can definitely jam for a couple of hours. We have Mags in the morning with J9. They're doing their show from 8 to 11:30, I believe it is. And along with the Frequency Live that I'm on Sunday, 7 p.m. to 9. Myself, Berto Carter, Derek Demers, Edmund Ray. We are on the show. They had a show last night without me. I was disappointed, but I'll be there this Sunday. All right. Let's see what Michael says. Michael Kahn has something. Let's see. He says facts. Flip is epitome of how you can make positive changes in your life. He doesn't just talk the talk. He walks the walk. Willing to help anyone. Love my friend, my nephew Flip. That's your uncle? You call him Uncle Mike?
Yeah, I call him Uncle Mike, make him feel good.
Yeah.
Make him feel important. No, he's important.
He is important.
That's my big brother, man.
That's that was some truth he just
Thank
preached.
you, man.
And I agree with him. The I let's talk about. I know something about is food. Someone that's homeless and hungry. You know anything about that? Where they can go?
They can go to the soup kitchen in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're open at 6 o'clock in the morning, 7:15.
Mm-hmm.
They can go to Pace and get food.
Yeah.
That's Monday through Friday from 10 to 2. You can come to the meetings and eat. They have food in the meeting hall. They're only cookies and donuts, but it's better than nothing. I be tearing them cookies up, so I know.
What do you do with the situation where someone's in New Bedford? There's not somewhere where they're just not it's a wrong hour of the day that you can get them to say they needed to go to a meeting, right? That's what they really wanted to do.
I take them to a meeting.
All right, and it's take them to. You mentioned about good town of Dartmouth. They have some places there. Where would that be?
South Dartmouth at the St. Mary's Church.
Mm.
That's that Friday nights from 6:30 to 7:15, and that's 7:30 to 8:30. The same building. St. Mary's on Diamond Street.
Nice. Yeah, and when in doubt, anybody, when you're in doubt, you should be able to go and approach anybody in a church. You can approach a firefighter. You can approach a police officer. If you're seeking for help, they're not supposed to hold anything against you to get you there, get you some help, and so use the resources around you.
Don't be ashamed.
No, don't.
That's why I was bouncing in and out, because I don't want nobody to see how I look.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought somebody would judge me. But when you come through that door, you're always welcome. You see me, pull me to the side. Man or woman. Mm-hmm. If I can help you, I'm going to help you. Because I know where I came from. Because I was out there struggling, as a lot of people know. And through I call God, that guides me every single day to keep me safe from a drink or a drug every single day, and to help people along the line. I give away clothes, sneakers, shoes, ACs. I give away everything to people that need it. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people that's in recovery when they leave these halfway houses, they go into the rooming houses, they don't have nothing. So a lot of people's always asking me if anybody needs couches, tables, chairs, whatever they need. If I can get it, as long as they got somebody to come pick it up, because I ain't lifting nothing, they can have it. And if you need to get in touch with me, like I said, 508-863-0031. That's my phone number. Don't be scared. Don't be feeling bad on yourself when you want to get help. Come as you are. Don't worry what you look like. Just come in there. We got you. Well, I got you. Mm-hmm. I know that.
I'm utilizing this spot. This is called Groundworks in New Bedford, another resource for the city, where you can come in and have a podcast, and do different things. Check out the website. It's Groundworks. It's in New Bedford, located at 1314 Purchase Street, New Bedford. So if you see one of the programs on the website, you want to book it, go ahead, check it out. And that's what we did here. We did it because Flip and I, we've been on a few podcasts over the years. One of the things that, as far as technology, we, as you've seen earlier, we had no sound, but that's my fault, but with Flip, sometimes it's like pulling teeth, man.
I come all the way over here.
I remember the first time. I get to your house, logging on, and then I got back home, rode back home, and then we were live.
That's crazy.
He kept it live on his phone. But Flip's always a good guest. He has many, many stories, and one of the things I like is his family's legacy, and his grandfather, Ben Rose, was key to the community, done a lot of things. And coming in the next month, 2 months,
October 10th.
October 10th, we'll be at Roberto Clemente Park and having cookout out there and some different events and activities. So it's going to be good, and that's going to be aided and helped out by Alan Ganetto, who's actually going to be one of the key facilitators, along with, Kevin Rose, his brother, and the ILA, and they're going to be there doing some things and special things, and I always try to refer people down to ILA and get on the waterfront, work on that waterfront. Go ahead and join the union. Try to be a part of it. Get your TWIC card, right? Right? And do all those things, because that's able to help you out along the waterfronts of all over the country, all over the world. I think they're worldly, right?
Yeah.
So, join the union. There's some opportunities down at the waterfront. So IOA will help you out. Go see Mr. Kevin Rose, and he'll definitely help you out getting on board. All right.
Let me say this, Charlie.
Yeah.
I was just over reminiscing, right? How I was when I was trying to get into this process I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you do in life, right? It don't identify who you are today if you're trying to change your life. Because I was a liar, a thief, I was all that, right? But once you change your life, people will forget about a lot of things that you said to them, but they'll never forget how you made them feel.
Mm-hmm.
So today, I get along with everybody, man. I get along with everybody. People's always reaching out to me for help. You know what I mean? I got my brother Ross Grace. We doing a few things together with Richard Ribeiro. We're doing a few things called Brothers in Recovery. That's we're gonna start that pretty soon. We already sat down and talked about the format, but that's gonna be good for anyone that wants to come around. Don't be scared. Don't be ashamed. Don't be the poor me's. Don't make no excuse to go out there to drink and drug, because it's going to be worse every time you go back out there. Mm-hmm. And you might not even make it back. Yeah. You might die, God forbid. You don't want that. I know I don't want to die. That's why I don't want this no more.
No.
I don't need it no more. I was even just hurting myself. I was hurting family members every time I was incarcerated. My family was incarcerated with me. You know what I mean? I didn't think about that. I was selfish. Today, I got a heart today. Today I got a heart. And I love looking out for people. Like I said before, I don't forget where I come from. Don't be ashamed. Like I said, just come. Come as you are, man. We got you. At least I got you. Call me anytime. If I can help you, if you know someone that's homeless that needs somewhere to go, 11, 12 o'clock at night, let me know. I connect you to the people. And you have somewhere to stay. That's a promise.
Yeah, it's good. And I one thing that you offer, and is that assistance to get them in the right location. But I like that you practice what you preach, right? And you have some substance, you have some credibility in everything that you're talking about, just because of the life that you lived. And that's so important. It's so key, especially when you're speaking to the young people, even older people. And it's so important. I want to say hi to Christy. Thank you for joining us. And this is what I like, is that, Christy, friend of mine, doing some things she's always looking for information, and one of the people I can count on to be here and listening to the show and absorbing this information, because she passes it on. And that's one thing I like about, Christy, Michael Kahn, Michelle Perry. This is all information that they can pass on. Speaking of Michelle Perry, she says she's very proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
That's it. And she's so proud of you, but she the emphasis she puts on all that brat.
Yeah,
it's like brat. It's like she feels so good saying it.
Yeah, it makes you feel good.
Yeah,
I don't get mad. I just laugh at it.
Yeah. So and so this is good, and there's one thing that I offer you is to always, you want to come on this podcast, please come on it. I definitely appreciate, your knowledge, and it's real important. Um, we probably got a few minutes. We got a few minutes.
I gotta this week sometime I'll call you, Charlie, and I'll get all the information and resources on paper so you have it.
Yeah.
So next time you're on a podcast, you can deliver it to the people on the outside if they need any help. I'll get that this week.
All right.
Meeting lists, sober houses, halfway houses, all that stuff. Shelters I can get you in. One of them is House of Hope.
Yes.
I can get you. His name is Robert Nunes, I think. Yeah, Robert. No, Hughes, Bobby Hughes.
Hughes, okay.
You can go there anytime. Tell them Flip sent you over there. I bet you get in there. That's the kind of relationship we have because he knows I'm out there trying to help people. And if I get somebody in there, it's because they want to do this.
Is that the place on Mount Pleasant?
Yeah, it's over there by Comcast.
Yep.
Infinity. You know what I mean? People talk a lot of mess about it, but it saved a lot of people's lives.
Yeah, I remember years ago when it was near the police station. People were like, why is it there?
Yeah.
But where's it going to be?
Where's it going to be? No matter where you're at, it's better than the streets.
Yeah.
And people talk bad about that Packer. Man, Kyle's doing a good job.
Yeah,
over there.
He is.
Kyle Ab's doing a wonderful job helping a lot of people. A lot of people living because of Packer. Saved a lot of lives.
So true. For a while there, I thought, that things wasn't going to work out there, and something was going to happen, whether the building wouldn't be destroyed because it's a real strong structure, but I thought maybe it wasn't going to be in place, it was going to move elsewhere or go somewhere. But I think that is very important. The spot it's at, centrally located, it's not too far from any part of the city.
It's right there in the middle.
And so I think it's key. You mentioned Carl Alves. He's been doing this for a very long time. And so there's not anything, he's seen it all, dealt with it all, knows who he has to see when he needs, some more resources, some more people. And I like that. It's all part of the community. When we started this podcast, it was just to make sure that there was somewhere where we can spread the news. Everyone we know is on the phone, on the internet, they're doing something. I just want a place on a podcast where people can go and kind of vent, especially, if you're going through something. It's fentanyl facts and stories. If you have a story you want to tell, then you come on in and you tell your story. It could help someone else that's just about to go in the same situation that you're going into.
No matter what we go through in life, there's always somebody out there worse off than us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And today I don't have to make no excuse. Whatever I'm going through in life, because life comes at me every single day. I got enough tools in the toolbox to go back and look at and reminisce on to say you don't have to drink over it or drug over it.
Mm-hmm.
I get on the phone, I call people, and by the time I get off the phone, I forget what the hell was going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's reaching out. It's networking. I want to send a shout out to Seaside Serenity, Mike G, my cousin Alan Ganetto, DJ, and everybody else that's in this program. Because it works. Trust me. I've been doing it for a little while now, and I love it. I never had so much fun in my life. I had fun up in there. I didn't like it at first.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a cult.
Yeah.
I don't like nobody because they ain't like me.
Mm-hmm.
But to be honest, they are like me. My life was unmanageable, and I was just crazy, just drinking, starting a lot of trouble, getting incarcerated over dumb stuff. You know what I mean? They cry about it when I'm in there. It's too late. Easy to get into. It's hard to get. No matter how many times you fell down, just get right back up. If you have the ability to get back up and stay alive. Because it's not easy out there. It's tough. I ask for help every single day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I thank God today. Everything I have today is in my name. It ain't stolen. It ain't nobody else's name. It's mine.
Yeah.
I worked hard for it, and I love the way I'm doing it because it makes me happy.
I remember when you were straightening out, all the different obligations you had with the state, and that you had to, and it was that time, where you were free, and not having to, not that you were ever worried about it, but you never know when something may happen and you get something, thrown your way, and you get a case that wasn't deserved, or wrong place, wrong time, and then set you back, And I know you were working hard towards that, and that day came. I remember you calling me, talking to me about it, and I was proud. I mean, I wasn't as proud as you because it's you, but I was very proud, and it's an accomplishment. So you keep on doing what you're doing. I miss your dad so much. I really do.
It was tough.
Yeah, and I miss just like we talked about yesterday. Yeah, you got the beating spankings from him, but I was getting a good conversation.
Yeah, he wasn't staying behind the scenes. I was waking up in the kitchen floor. Tapping out.
Little flip. Time to eat.
Time to eat. No eating at night.
Yeah. Go to sleep.
Yeah.
Daddy loves you.
Yeah, I know. He's looking over me now.
That's it.
And my mother, Wendy.
Gave you his name.
Roy, cousin Neil, all of them.
Yeah.
God bless them all.
Yeah.
But
Wendy, Fergie, my grandmother,
everybody.
Brother Baptiste,
Neil, Neil Ferguson, God bless his soul.
Oh, back in those years,
back then?
Yeah, they were all one after another.
It was Jeffrey Martins.
Yep.
Bad.
Crazy that So let's talk about all the Bay Village people that are doing some great things, right? We come from a neighborhood where there's something in the blood that keeps us going, keeps us trying to help others. But we, is good, bad, and ugly with the in our community. But when you look right now and you see, you got Bumsy, you got Karen Barboza, got you, Ross Grace. We got so many different people just coming together and helping out others, and then their life experiences are priceless. You can't teach that in a college degree or a certificate that you have on the wall.
I don't need to go to college or master to get what I'm going through today. I've been there.
You got a PhD,
I got a PhD, Pro Bar Hotel.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I say no, like Nancy Reagan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all done with that, man. If I can help you, like I said.
Yeah.
It's a blessing to be here with Charlie. It's a wonderful thing.
Let's see. Got a question here. Said, what are you doing?
What times are you doing
these days? Well, it'll always be Monday, and it's gonna be at the latest every 2 weeks. So not next week, the week after. So we'll do it every 2 weeks, and only because my podcast schedule is so busy, and so I will gladly do this every 2 weeks and get the message out. Flip mentioned about a gentleman from Rise, so I'm going to try to get him on in 2 weeks. We'll get him on, and is he tech savvy, or am I going to have to come here again?
I tech savvy. He's away from his office over there.
That's it, man. We're talking about it. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll have Nelson on from Rise and do that. All right, Christy. And hey, feel free, Christy, you got some stories, let me know. I can kind of record it, right? Record it.
Call me anytime.
I can record it. We can talk shop, and share your story. So, Sean Curley, all right, that's it. Reaching the Northeast there, Sean. How you doing? Hope you're doing well, and appreciate you. So, all right, Flip. I don't know what else I can say and offer on this podcast other than what you have done, the fabulous, input you gave, and I'm gonna actually download this and actually put it on Spotify as soon as I get home, and so this podcast will be on Spotify also. Thank you everybody on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube for joining us. I appreciate all of the comments, I really do. It's amazing. And Sean says, when are you going to run again? Sean, I've been asked to do a couple of things. I cannot. Politics again.
You need to run.
I wish I could run, and but I try to tell everybody what happens is, when you try to build a base on when you're running a campaign, and sometimes you can depend on some people, and some people can't make it. So what happens is, my family steps it up, and they stepped it up. And when you campaign for 6 months, that means that every day for 6 months they're doing something sometimes. And so before I get my stamina up and I start getting brave again, and I say, all right, I'm going to run again, I got to ask the family and make sure that it's okay. George DeMello says, my two boys. Yeah,
what's up, George?
Georgie, I love you, man. Let's see. Someone needs to clean up the city. Yeah, it takes a village, man. It's going to take the whole community. Whole community to do this. David Goya from South Beach. What's up, man? I love you, man. It's beautiful. Watch what you're doing. Yeah, God bless you too, man. All right, Sean. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. We will be back in 2 weeks. And please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, Really Charlie Podcast. And, if you want Flip's autograph, you know where he's at. Love you too, Dave. All right, man. All right. I'll see you all. Take care. God bless. And this is the Really Charlie Podcast. And this segment is Fentanyl Facts and Stories. I appreciate you all.
It's the Really Charlie Podcast. Sounds so true. Grab a chair, pour out a glass. Let's break through. Echoes in the room as the stories unfold. Tune in, lean back, let the moments be bold.